Hey there guys, it's Math&More tutorials here again, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you the very basics of JavaScript. So this tutorial is meant for those that have no experience programming, and yeah, I hope this is helpful. So let's get started. So first, we need a JavaScript editor. Now we can go find some online or download some, but we're going to be doing that in later videos. In this video, the easiest way to get a JavaScript editor is to open a browser, preferably Google Chrome because it runs faster. And if you're on Google Chrome, you can just press Ctrl+Shift+I. Or if you're not, if you're in a different browser, just click Inspect and go to the console. And then and then you're ready. You don't have to worry about this. If you get any errors, just don't worry about this. Actually, I'm just going to clear it right now. Okay, it's clear. Okay, so the first thing I want to teach you guys is how to print something to the console. So what we're in right now is called the JavaScript console. The JavaScript console is usually used to debug programs, and so it's a really helpful tool for programmers. And so yeah, I'll teach it to you right now. So you're just gonna write this syntax. Syntax is basically how you write code. So I'm gonna write this right here, and then put double quotes. You have to put quotes if you're writing a string. If you don't know what a string is yet, don't worry, we'll get to that later. But for right now, yeah, we're gonna go. Don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna type out hello there. Press enter. There you go. It says hello there. Now, you don't have to print out a string. You could. Let's just try practicing with another string. Okay. Remember, if you're trying to console.log a string, you have to put it in quotes. So now we're gonna say this is another string. There you go. It says this is another string. So this is basically one of the most basic things you can do in JavaScript. So if you follow the steps and you get something like this, congratulations, you just wrote your first script. And yeah, this is just the beginning. There's so many other things you can do. So so one thing I want to touch on this video is called variables. So these are if you've heard from math class, variables. They're in JavaScript, what they mean is values that can change. Now, variables can be different types. They can be numbers or strings, like we've seen over here, or they can be lots of other things. So let's just give how to assign a variable is you put the keyword var. They put the variable name, so I'm just gonna put number. It can be anything you want. Equals, and then this equal is not what you it's not like in math class. This equals, what it does is it actually assigns your variable a value. It could be a string or a number. Yeah, there are a lot of things it could be. So I'm just gonna assign a number. So I'm just gonna assign it the number 7 and semicolon. Notice how I have semicolons on all around here. You have to have semicolons in order for the program to work. That's part of the syntax. So I'm just gonna click enter. Okay. So now my variable number has a value of 7. So now if I want to console.log this number, all I have to do is console.log number. There you go, and it console.log 7. Now, if I want to change it, I can actually assign it. I can actually override this by assigning it a different value. So I'm gonna put number equals 8. Now, if we console.log this number, there you go. It's 8. So there's so many things you can do with variables. Yeah, this is just the surface of it. You can so much more. I just want to show you a basic video of how to program the very basics. My advice is just to practice using a console.log. That's honestly the best thing you can do right now. And try doing variables. You can assign that number to string. So let me just show you an example of a string variable. So I'm just gonna call it cool variable cool. Again, it doesn't matter what name the variable has, but it's better to have a meaningful name so it's easier to remember when you reference it again in your program. So let's say this string is cool. Okay, now I assign the variable cool to this string is cool. So if I'm on the console.log cool, there you go. It says this string is cool. So again, remember how I changed how I overrid this number with the value of 8. So I can do the same thing. So I can say cool is cool is equal to different. Now by console.log cool, there you go, it says different. Now notice how when I specify that cool equals different, it just showed up on the bottom. Well, since we're already in the console, it'll just show that, but when you're using a different text editor, it won't show it like that. So again, this is for debugging purposes. So if you followed everything in this video, you're on the good track. If some parts were too fast for you, please comment down below. And yeah, that's basically it. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.